Good afternoon, Prestige family. It's belt testing week. All right, welcome to What's Up Monday, June 28th. As I just said, today or tomorrow is belt testing. Every student needs to attend belt testing. It's important that we finish out the 8-week cycle and that your child starts to see a sense of completion for the work that they've done. The other aspect is making sure we've got about 15 people who have not registered yet. So please make sure you go into the app and get registered for belt testing. Otherwise, I've got to go line by line through everybody and figure out who has and who hasn't paid for testing and get you registered manually. It's a lot of extra work, so I would appreciate your help. If you haven't registered for belt testing, go ahead and getting that taken care of today. So belt testing will be at class time. For Little Dragons, that's 5 o'clock. For Kids Karate, that's 5:45. We have 16 spots available for any and all people that want to test in person. Otherwise, you are welcome to test virtually. Then the rest of the week, Wednesday through Friday, there won't be any classes. Let the kids have a little bit of a break before we start the new cycle. That brings us up to 4th of July. It's the America's birthday. So we will be closed July 5th through 9th. That is our summer break. We found that most people are either busy doing barbecues and celebrating and or going on vacation. So we will just shut down for that week and then start up fresh on July 12th. Our new cycle life skill is going to be respect. So respect is a super important skill, making sure how what we're doing is respecting ourselves, respecting our family, respecting our friends, and respecting the community. So we'll be working on that aspect when we come back from the break. The new classes for advanced students also start July 12th. So what's going to happen? I'm going to test it out. It's probably not going to be perfect. But what I have in mind is the left side of the room is going to be for beginners. The right side of the room is going to be for advanced students. So again, we have 16 locations or 16 stations. So there's 8 beginners, 8 advanced. There's probably going to be overflow from one side to the other eventually. And we'll just deal with it at that point. But what that's going to allow is the advanced students are going to be able to work on advanced techniques during the same class time, so I don't have to add a whole nother class and then limit which times you're allowed to come to. Same schedule, same structure, but then I'll just be giving beginner students one technique, I'll be giving advanced students a second technique, and we'll be able to keep the advanced students challenged and more importantly, moving forwards towards that black belt. Speaking of candidate belt and apprentice black belt, it would be great for your child to know what date they are shooting for. So we have at least one apprentice black belt testing per year. It's looking like we're probably going to go to 2 just with the timeline of where people are getting there. So at that point, what season? Is it going to be the winter or the fall or spring or fall of when your child is ready and what year? So it would be a great thing to figure out. You can take the belt rank picture that's in the app, and I also posted it in the Facebook group, and you can just start counting, right? Each belt is 8 weeks or 2 months. So you just start counting down. Candidate belt is a minimum of 6 months. So that's the one time frame that gets a little bit extended while the kids are preparing for their apprentice black belt test or their certified black belt test. So you should be able to count out the belts and say, wow, this time next year, you're going to be ready for your apprentice black belt, or maybe it's 2 years. But giving your child a goal like that is something for them to keep in mind whenever they're feeling a little bit frustrated or they're maybe not as motivated to come to class. You can remind them of that date. For the advanced classes, remember boxing gloves and Eskrima sticks. Those are going to be 2 things that we're going to be using throughout the next cycle. And then for leadership training, we're going to be doing the kamas, which are the handled weapons with a little blade on them. If you've probably seen them in movies or things like that. We're going to be learning a musical form with that, with those weapons. Also, July 1st through 4th is, like we said, America's birthday. So we're going to celebrate. So everybody gets a potential present. I'll be doing a leadership training sale. I've been getting a lot of questions about leadership training. People are interested, but they weren't really sure how this worked or how that worked. Leadership training classes are going to be immediately after every single class, Monday through Friday. So we had some people say they couldn't join because it was only one day a week, either on Mondays or we used to have it on Fridays. So that was a problem. Or something else came up, or it was the wrong time of year. Well, July 1st through 4th, I will be sending out emails and letting you know about the sale. This is open to all students. You can take a look at those. If you have any questions about leadership training, in short, leadership training is where we really work on the life skills and teaching the kids how to apply them in their everyday life. So think Blue Stripe Challenge on steroids. So there's a lot of work and fun things that we do with that. Plus, they're going to be getting an extra 15 minutes of training every time in class. So there you have it. That's What's Up Monday on June 28th. Good luck at belt testing. I look forward to seeing you successful with your brand new belt. We'll be taking lots of pictures in front of that brand new logo. So that will be exciting. And I will see you guys tonight. Bye, everybody.